Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays Monster Train. We're on a streak, I don't believe it. And we're trying out this new camera placement today. We'll see if maybe this is a little better. This is a game where there's really no great placement. You're always covering something. But we'll see. This might cover some of the backline enemies. I don't know, man. For now, we did win with randoms last time, which is crazy. We're up to Covenant rank 20 with Melting Umbra, which is just what you always have. What I would love to see is the Rector. You know, the huge, like, 60-60 Rector. We have Burnout enabling. Removing debuff might also remove Burnout, which should be pretty cool. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We're off to the races, dude. We're off to the races. Yeah. I know, you're like... What about the train stewards? I actually think that... Sure. The further up you get in Covenant ranks, I think the train stewards get more and more important. But I still think Advanced Prototype is trash. But that may legitimately be my most controversial opinion in this whole game. Pardon me. So I'm going to try something. We might as well... Well, we want to make sure we can still kill enemies. So let's try to fight you maybe up here. And then I want to give you more burnout, and then remove your debuffs. Literally does not work. Okay. I thought it would remove your burnout and you would just become like a normal unit, but that's not the case, obviously. We do want to slow units down. We want you to attack and die. We're still not going to get the Collector, but it is what it is. Get a Train Steward pogging up. Don't even play the other packed morsels yet. For now, no boss can defeat us. I feel 1000% confident saying that. No boss has the power to end us. Because of our 70-27 unit. But we definitely need some actual damage to be able to be done. You guys are doing great. Keep it up. Like, we really do lack a lot, honestly. I guess we'll play you just for you to burn out. Now that I look at it, I'm like, maybe you actually might be able to get by me. You're taking 0 damage in the process. That basically could not be worse. I think maybe we do better putting a Train Steward up in front. Now we do 73 damage, which is pretty solid. Let's just have you come up here. Nobody else is really accomplishing too much. I think our Pyre is going to have to bail us out a little bit. You're taking 18 damage. Lifesteal. You won't live long enough for the lifesteal to work. So I think this is a better play. And then you just got to kind of let it ride. I think our Pyre takes 10 damage. But all things considered, this is mostly because of the fact that we had the rage units, so we didn't want to fight on the bottom floor. I would think that in this situation, Dripfall is actually really nice for us, because we can move you. I did just eat a dry snack. I think a little potato chip got stuck in my throat, and it's giving me a little voice warble. I like all this. Here's my problem. This is great. This scales really bad because you need to... I mean, you can't kill enemies for 3 forever. But I think using it on your own morsels makes it good enough. We need to make a good floor on whatever floor loses capacity using our Descend is the way I think about this. So a Gorge unit would be awesome. I gotta be honest, if you get the chance to take the Overgorger early, I think that has been amazing for us. Having it get upgraded early seems quite nice. And then I am just... maybe in the future we'd actually rather just give it more HP. So are we gonna reroll for more HP? Yes. And we got it. Because your offense is not gonna be too much of a problem. I forgot you actually have 1 extra space as well, but I think we will cut... Honestly, I think we cut a Dreg, believe it or not. I think the Train Stewards are a little bit better than the Dregs. Maybe? Maybe? I actually think, like, don't turn this on. I think we're in a great spot, but we need our pyre to be strong enough to make it, basically. You know where I'm going with this. Okay, so you put that there, you're going to get creamed. And then we just want you to overgorge. And really, you're going to be... you're going to be doing some great stuff. How you doing up here? Totally fine for the time being. So just focus on these overgorges. You need the burnout, obviously. And just keep these overgorges... Okay, you can't get any more. That's fine. I can certainly live with this. So far, this seems very, very good. I would say you play one of these. And what do you got for me? You don't really need lifesteal. Champion would benefit more from lifesteal. Give me 2 of these bad boys right here. 1 of those, and we won't fill our hand with garbage. Our first floor is probably good enough to get the kill. But the spikes may indeed change that. We can't really hit the unit at the back, which is the annoying part. So we're doing 85 damage. I don't see a reason to play a Train Steward if it's going to screw up our overgorges. So we have been struggling more than I kind of thought we would. Why don't you remove all buffs from you? So there you go. All your spikes are gone. We're going to make you live longer. And then, quite frankly, we're just going to make our overgorger a little stronger. I only need to hit you 2 times, which is totally gonna happen. Yeah. But let's see. Oh, you know what? You actually are gonna be able to gorge twice. That's beautiful. I think the overgorger is like a cheat code right now, but it's doing a wonderful job. HP is relevant, honestly. I think Purifying Cleanse is a little better than Whiplash for us. I really do like the Mind Collapse for 0, but I also think, like, and you get the magic power, but I think that the damage shield does really well, too. And if we get, you know, X cards get +3, that would be awesome for us. It is a relic, though, so it's not likely. I really don't think we need another unit straight away. I kind of like the idea of getting this pyre health early. We got 2 really good floors for now. Multi-strike 1. Extinguish. Add a permanent copy of this card to your discard pile. I might even be able to upgrade this later if it suits you. I have no idea. So it's trash. You know, we don't have to play it for the time being, or we could, like, play it at the back. I don't know. I honestly don't know. What I do know is that I think, out of all of our cards right now, we don't have the... Oh, God, not that. Are you crazy? We don't have the capacity for it, really, but, I think the Packed Morsels is going to be what we're looking for moving forward. And our Overgorger and our Rector, in conjunction with one another, can do everything. They can do everything. For the time being. But that could change pretty quickly. So you explode just once. I think we do play you then. Even though you're taking damage, I think we can live with it. +3, yeah. Definitely just want you to pog up. So we really... Probably the #1 big thing would be to get multi-strike on our Overgorger. You're still doing okay. I would say that removed your damage shield. It's not really what I was looking for. Let's have you block 1 damage, or 1 hit of damage. I don't know how much that's actually gonna manifest as. We might as well get 1 more kill down here. I think we're okay with you dying. And just get this going. So we want you to gorge once. We'd really rather our champion have lifesteal. That is enough HP to keep him going for a long time. So I had to click on a Malware Bites pop-up. You're doing fine. I don't think we play this yet, which again is admittedly a little bit frustrating because we did get it to play it. In fact, we duplicated it to play it, but capacity is for sure going to be maybe our first upgrade. By the way, I think I like this camera position. I gotta say, it seems to be working out pretty well. All right, get some heals going. Dunka, 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 dunka. Dunka, dunka, dunk. Okay. Good stuff. Go ahead. Eat up. Yum, yum. And... sorry, I'll never do that again. Seems pretty good. I mean, our Overgorger is stacked already. One of the big reasons for capacity being so good, by the way, is that... our Overgorger having 1 extra capacity is basically like +2 damage per turn in a perfect world. Now, do we live in a perfect world? I wouldn't say yes necessarily, but now I got to think about this. I don't think we play the Spike Driver because we don't want to add it. We don't want to add more copies to our deck unnecessarily. What I would say is a damage-dealing morsel on the top floor. They come in dazed, of course. Give me a lifesteal morsel here. Now you're living long enough to burn out. Which is fine. We can't really stop that. So we'll just play you two up here. That 4 capacity floor is killer, dude. I'm telling you, the boss will not make it through the Overgorger. You don't have any buffs. I still don't really know how to play resin removal. The dream is one day I will. So lifesteal is hugely valuable. And then I'm just trying to think. Probably rather set it up like that. Now you're taking 16 damage. Yeah, you're toasted. Alright, so this Overgorger is already pretty stacked. But it can always get better. I think Shroud Mitosis is... I mean, Memento Mori, though, dude, because you're gorging constantly. It's tough. It's a tough one. I still think Shroud Mitosis gets around our capacity issue a little better. I think the Master is probably where you'd go there, and then we will take capacity. So we do need a unit to anchor our second floor. But we also really want multi-strike on the Overgorger. We also really want the card that gives X, or the relic that gives X cards +3. We may not get another unit chance. However, I'm looking and I'm like, what if we do like a late dupe on our Overgorger when it's already insanely powerful? That's tough for me. I think we don't expect the melting unit to be that strong to begin with. The multi-strike is the king of the castle, king of the castle. I have a chair. So we'll try to dupe this Overgorger the next chance we get, which is a long, long way away. I don't know if we upgrade you because you're going to get upgraded. I know that it sounds maybe a little backwards, but I stand by it. I would still like to have removal, by the way. But our Rector should be killing it now at 85. Incredible. Armor 15. So you're going to come in at 75 HP. I think we can turn it on. You might question my desire to not spend money here. I feel very set right now. I love this. What do you do on death? Oh, you get stronger as you go up. Okay. So you play a train steward. Where's my collector? Oh, baby. You love to see it. Okay, okay. You're still doing great up here. Alright, so this is the way we want this to go. Really, we don't really care what you eat. So that's fine. Lifesteal does best on our champion, who also needs more burnout. Just keep it going down here. I feel very comfortable and in control of this run right now. I don't feel too concerned. I would say you probably Ant Umbra Assault your Train Steward. And then again, give me some lifesteal. If we can keep that lifesteal going, I'll be very happy. But I do think we shroud mitosis to Christ out of that, which is just hilarious to me. And then, we got space for 2 down here, then, well, that's where the 1 will go then. So we are abandoning 1 floor. It seems wrong, but it feels right. And I really think that this, this Overgorger is he's gonna go to the freaking moon. Why not? Especially if he keeps getting lifesteal, he's unstoppable. What do we got here? Nothing too special. Work with me, work with me. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. So now, lifesteal, we can't even summon it down there. We summon it up here, where it'll get doubled, which is a beautiful. And we have a Dreg, which is definitely gonna die. Our Overgorger will kill both, so I don't see a reason not to... I don't see a reason to play Descend on anything here. Pog. Yeah, I don't see a good Descend purpose. Which is common. I still take the card constantly and then never want to play it. You're taking 326. 326, huh? I'll tell you what, you got no buffs on you, so we're not doing anything special there. 326. Oh, because you're burning out. Okay, so like a molded would still be incredibly useful. Might as well slow them down. A molded or just like, actually like a Lady of the Reformed or whatever her name is. You know what I'm talking about. Lifesteal. Oh my god. Dude, I'll tell you, as long as we get lifesteal, legitimately, like, nothing's stopping us here. This Overgorger can win us the run by itself. We should have had him gorge there. That we threw 4 damage per turn away. We don't have any kind of spike use here. So I think Engulfed in Smoke has a chance. I think it has a chance. I think it can work here. Man, we've really never won with Ember Cash, huh? That's a bit of a surprise. I think I prefer the... but how are we gonna... Yeah, okay, let's get Ember Cash. That's a good and rare card. Upgrades? A chunka 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 chunka... No, we're not at chunka chunka yet. So we could dupe the Overgorger. But if you're gonna dupe it, it really does make sense to dupe it at the very end, when it's as strong as possible. I agree. I agree. Purge a card, gain a card. That's good. We can dump some of these Train Stewards. They gotta go. Give me a rare Melting card, please. On Devour. Oh, Harvest. Gain Soul 1. On Extinguish, deal damage to the enemy units equal to 15 times the soul count. Okay. So you go behind our champion and just sort of chill? Cool. Thanks for your help. Yes. The Overgorger. Getting twice as strong, twice as quickly. You are stealth, which is very dangerous. Non-boss enemy units got +6. How about the plus no? We're going for our 3rd win in a row, boys. I'm ready. Okay, here's the deal. We tend to not even do anything on the bottom floor. So we might as well put our champ on this floor. And then, we do want you there. This is a weird one, don't get me wrong. Yo. There's a little Shroud Mitosis for you. It's a pretty good eat. Okay, the Overgorger is non-negotiable. Whoops. All HP, huh? It's not bad. We really only have one unit that attacks, so he's getting away. I accept it. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna let this play. I'm just gonna get some water. I'm like dehydrated here. I'm coughing up a storm internally. What did I miss? As far as I can tell right now, we have essentially no danger. And we set our game plan so early. Well, you're right. We have a slight danger. This has to be played. And you have lifesteal, so you're doing a bang-up job. I see no value in a descent. Mostly because everything's going just fine up there. We actually should have given lifesteal to our champ, but... And this will at least kill you as well. Yeah, I don't know. I keep taking Descend. I really feel like it, at the higher level Covenants, I found it less valuable. But, I mean, there's many plausible reasons for that. Including me getting a little worse, maybe. Why don't you go ahead and kill my unit there. Get it out of my deck. You do have a Harvest trigger, but you're going to get killed by the champ regardless. So, we want an Antumbra. We want to play Wicklash. We don't have a lot of space for morsels, but we do want good morsels. This is a good one. You are getting stronger, but our morsel or Overgorger does so much, it doesn't matter. We can just remove all your... Or maybe we can't remove all your buffs anyway, because I have no idea how this card works. Ha ha ha. You should get more HP. And then down here, we'll just play these just to die. They'll burn off some stealth, maybe, though. Not much, admittedly. Just thinking, like, how much can I get out of it? Just want to burn off as many turns of stealth as possible. One turn. Okay. Now oh, you know what? Removing that stealth has changed the game. Oh, now that was interesting. That was very interesting. This seems unbelievably good paired with that previous unit. We already have an Ember Cache. I think a Feast could possibly scale well with us here. Upgrade me? A chugga. No chugga yet. We gotta beat this boss first. Okay. Alright. We don't need upgrades on our units right now. They're doing fine. So, Train Stewards and Dregs still gotta go. This deck is really good. We need to hold over a burnout heal so that our champ does not burn out. So right off the bat, I'm telling you, this is a reroll immediately. Remove Consume and cost one more. Put it there. I'm telling you, not having a holdover on a burnout, on the burnout enabler is pretty bad. It opens us up to danger. I'm not sweating it too much. Because our Overgorger is so unbelievably strong. What do? You had, you mess up our deck. No big deal. No big deal. Can't even play you. Can't even play you. You got an Extinguish ability? Anyone got an Extinguish ability? No? Okay, well. Pyre takes 5. And it stays in our deck. That's nasty. So be like this. Have to play this. Because it's a long-term game. I would say do this. Great stuff. Okay. Now, We're kind of just abandoning the middle floor for the time being. Yeah, don't care about that. Okay, so you get up here. Hold on. You need to have this extra burnout right away. I'll tell you. Maybe we don't play that. Hold on. How about that? How about that? I don't really care about removing this. I would much rather just get this out of our deck. Our Pyre's gonna take some hits, though. For sure. We do tend to spend all our energy every turn. Man, you're taking a nasty hit right off the bat. You're living, which is cool. I'm proud of you or whatever. And, why don't you come down here? Basically, you just exist to take some hits for us, quite frankly. Now, I believe that our Overgorger can do this themselves. So I'm not sweating it too much. This will get a kill, get one of these out here, get some energy next turn. I really think the damage we're taking from the cards is not as bad as it might originally look. You need to be able to fit in here. This is a big play. This is nice as well. Okay, lifesteal. Assuming you don't burn out, we're pretty likely to get around that. Okay, I think one lifesteal down here makes a lot of sense. It does get a kill as well. And then 2 lifesteal up there is fine. And I mean, we're just summoning you to die, so let's do that. Are you a morsel miner? Did I summon a morsel miner to die? What era is this? What year are we living in? Thanks to your lifesteal, you're kind of coming back here. So that the burnout had to happen. You're healing for 40. We have no morsels to mitos? Is that how that word works? Anyway, you are healing for 20. Let's get this out here. And a drag does kill a healer, and will also provide a harvest trigger for our weird wax boy. You ain't nothing but a wax boy, boy. You're gonna burn out. There's no doubt about that. So, I think the way you would look at this is probably like this. If you're already burning out, you should really just set it up like so. We're putting you there for essentially no reason. Let's play this too. It really does come down to our Overgorger. We want it to have the opportunity to eat some very high quality morsels. So only morsel quality matters. That's a very good one. So you guys that are down here, I don't really know what your deal is, but why don't you go ahead and do a little of this. You knew this was coming. The statue was not going to stop this. Alright. Hopefully this is enough. It is enough. It's a little scary though. Let's not deny it. Okay. That's great stuff. Now, capacity is still really good. But I think energy is better. I don't think Trample... I mean, Trample's really good, but I also look at Wretch as being, like, incredibly solid for us. What Seraph are we fighting here? You cleanse units of effects. Okay, so you remove half of the buff stacks, right? That does remove some lifesteal and some damage shield, but it's not really what we rely on. Furnace Tap we could use with resin removal, but I don't know. It's definitely, for me, it's between Wretch and Umberstone. I'd probably say that Umberstone... The more I think about it, the more I'm like, it's a little better. And I think we want both energy and capacity, but it's as good as it's going to get. So the most important thing is when you make it down here, double this Overgorger, so you got 2 beautiful floors of Overgorging. That are going to be as pogged as possible. I still think we really need holdover on Burnout. By the way, does this card ever get upgraded? Do I have to play it to get it to upgrade? Start me here. And then here. And then here. And then here. 2 units get plus 30. We don't even have a single tomb unit, I think. So, why don't you just give me that gold instead? I don't like that trade. And then can I tell you something else? Oh, the pyre health was on the... Is the pyre health on this side? No, okay, so our pyre is stuck where it is, but it should be okay. Permafrost is not what we want. We really need holdover. Thank the Lord. And holdover on... I mean, there's two different ways to roll it. Purifying Cleanse is free, which is how we're gonna do it. We can get 2 here. Let's make... It's weird, but let's make resin removal free. So that we at least will remember to play it, hopefully. And I really think Antumbra Assault getting a little extra juice is probably what we're looking for. We should have enough morsels in our deck as is, but to use this as a quick, like, we got one, and now we can get something out of it. Okay, oh, you guys. You're a trampler. Lord, I was born a trampling man. I think we don't turn it on. And I genuinely think we're doing just fine. And quite frankly, you may burn out. You probably won't, but you may. So I'm gonna give a damage shield to this dude up at the top. Now things may look a little spicy. However, they're actually going to unspice. Doesn't really matter if we feast. They're going to unspice very quickly. Now that I think about it, you are not going... It's bad to summon you here because we have stealth. That's unfortunate. Anything we summon is just going to die. We don't want you to die because we need you to have some efficacy later, but we also want to summon you as soon as possible. So the stealth kind of backfired there. I'll admit it. We're only getting 2 kills here, so our pyre is going to take a nasty hit. Never mind. You're burning out? Dude, that's a sincere bummer. Okay, but on the bright side, now we know what we have to do. You can take lifesteal. Not drawing any burnout cards in our first 3. I think you have to accept that it's somewhat unlikely. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. So this is actually going to be very spicy. It really all comes down to our Overgorger. And I for real think the Overgorger can do it. Because this has holdover, I think we do heal you for 10 every turn. And this is like, it has to happen. And then we will give you trample. We really want you to have lifesteal, which you do have, but you need to live through these next waves of attacks. This doesn't remove your... Then why is it there? Then why is it there? Hold on. We just need you to live. You're living. You're only taking 10 damage. Good morsels, please. A good morsel to you as well, sir. Okay. 2 life steals. That's what we're looking for. Honestly, oh my god, this next floor is going to be a dang disaster, dude. You might as well just get even stronger, because the trample might take you there. Everything else I don't think has to be played. You have harvest triggers? You do. So I'm not playing anything, brother. This should be interesting. Okay, so you heal, and we Shade Splitter you. It's not what we're looking for, quite frankly. However, it's pretty good. So you're all dying. I'm just trying to think, like, is there any reason to descend a unit? If I you're still gonna die. I think we just keep making you stronger. We need, or would really like some lifesteal, though. That's horrible. So we gotta find a way to get out in front of you here. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. You're now living, so that's something. Just thought that'd be fun. I think we just lost the run. Maybe. Hey, let's be honest. These guys aren't really doing that much. This isn't doing that much. This doesn't do anything, apparently. Just go get him. We are doing 1,000. We oh my god, stealth 2 may actually do it. You know what? Welcome to the show. My god. This is a great time to get that card. Sure. Great time to get that card. This is pretty important just in case we lose our champion, which is what happened there. Everything else, pretty non-essential. Upgrade? My spiders? No? Okay. Well, I guess I should have used them at some point. Alright, so here's where things, in theory, get a little easier. The Overgorger gets duplicated. It's a 224 by 2. My lord. I was just gonna say, I feel like Burnout 4 might be what you're looking for here. You do want to draw it a little bit faster. Okay, let's see. I don't know. I mean, I feel pretty okay about this one. Was there anything here we would have wanted? Yeah, combustible wax, but we literally could not afford it. It's a thick deck. We have a lot of consume cards. You remove buffs and debuffs. It's a little scary, but I think we're okay. I think we're okay as long as we can keep our champion from burning out. It's a terrible first floor draw, for the record. You know you're rolling it like this, and then you're just fishing for one lifesteal at some point. I mean, honestly, you might as well feast. I stand by it! I stand by it! Ember Drain, resin removal will counter that. So the first Overgorger, I still think you gotta put it up here. And you have a sweep, so we want you to have the damage shield. You with trample is... Although you with trample... Oh my god. Are you kidding me, man? You with trample? But you with trample, I know. It's crazy. I think we try to stop it from becoming an issue in the first place. It's one of those things where I'm like, I don't think you could possibly really lose on this one. So because you have sweep, all of our morsels are useless here. You have a harvest trigger too. I don't really want to play anything. I probably shouldn't have even casted it in the first place, but let's not double down. So give me something to stop the burnout issue, please. You did. Thank you. Barely, but thank you. So that's very important. You're not all dying, but you're all dying in one hit to the pyre. But what? You're dying? You're still dying? Excuse me? So the question is, do you wait for the Sacred Wick to come back? No, I was just going to say, no wonder you're not. So what we should have done is summon a morsel up here with Sacred Wicks and then Shroud Mitosis, and we probably would have been fine. But I think what we do is we wait for the other Overgorger to come back. We don't really need to strengthen this Overgorger right now. I think this is how you do it. You accept that that top Overgorger is gone, and you hate it. But now you try to make it work regardless. It's pretty bad, quite frankly. So in theory, we could descend you. I mean, if there's a play, it looks like this. He lives. He's not Gorging, but he lives. God, if I could just destroy you before you move up a floor, I would feel the utmost value right now. So I'm only gonna keep you alive with human shields. So we might as well heal you so you die and stop the bleeding. You need lifesteal, and then also several human shields. Ladies and gentlemen, so you're saying there's a chance. Now, you may burn out. I actually think you getting the damage means more to me. And believe it or not, you just take the hit so you don't take any damage whatsoever. It's gonna be a close one. Both of these floors being jacked up is real nasty. We need to save both, ideally. Okay, so how would we save you? You need to heal. That's the only way you're getting saved. You... 2 human shields will not do it. We have to find a way to kill a unit as well. Because, yeah, okay. I mean, I think we just lost. I don't think there's anything we can really do about it, quite frankly. Now we need 3 units in front of you. You still die even with 3 units in front of you? What about 4 units? Cause it's a sweeper, but it didn't matter because there's nothing we could do about it anyway. I don't know, dude. I think we're just toasted. I think it got away from us at the end. Maybe a little bit of a too strict adherence into our original game plan, and this one fell apart. But it was really good. Like, I had a fun time on the run regardless, and I really did think the Overgorger was going to get us there. It fell apart in a big way at the end. For now, though, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I'll see you next time. See ya!